Well, greetings from Wayne and Mandy here in Darwin. Thank you, Belrose Uniting, for praying for us and Nungalinya College during the month of May.
Yes, thank you. Like you, we've been under COVID-19 restrictions to try and stop the spread of the disease, but our restrictions in Darwin have been quite limited compared to what's been happening in communities. We've been socially distancing at an individual level, but communities are sort of doing it at a community level. So we now have biosecurity areas, which basically means that the communities have been shut off for protection of the people living there, and so people cannot travel, and they had to go home to their communities. So at the end of March, we sent all our students home.
And now many other colleges have gone to online teaching, but that's quite difficult for Nungalinya because there's a lack of viable internet access for most Aboriginal people in community. And also our teaching is, I call it hands-on, but it involves a lot of group work, posters, discussion, banners. So really difficult for us to go to that sort of model.
So,
college staff, we've been still doing things. We've been busy working on projects. Mandy's been working on the library here, recataloguing and organising. And behind us, the library here, is our first stage in our Biblical Gardens project. It's going to be the Garden of Eden. You could say the Garden of Eden is under creation.
yes, we're hoping that we can walk students around the Bible as well as tell them when that's finished.
It's an exciting project. The principal is very excited.
Meanwhile, from local communities, remote communities, we're hearing some good news about how God is still working there. Fellowship nights have been well attended, and people have been really encouraged about how leaders who often rub each other up the wrong way have been working hard at trying to do things together.
So the college is now planning for a term 3, Northern Territory term 3 start at the 20th of July. It'll be fairly full on and we're still working through some of the procedures about social distancing and particularly hygiene and sleeping arrangements and all that sort of thing. So please pray for that.
Yes. And we're going to give you some other prayer points because we know that it's your prayers that make a real difference to what happens here. First of all, please give thanks that the COVID-19 virus has not made it into remote communities. If it had got there, it would have been a disaster with so many people with underlying health issues.
And also give thanks that we now have definite dates on the roadmap up here in the Northern Territory so the college can plan with some certainty about the rest of the year.
And please pray for the deans. Wayne's a dean, and that means he has to contact students about coming in term 3. But with the restrictions on travelling being lifted, people are going to be all over the place. So please pray that he can make contact with the people he needs to talk to.
Yes, and finally, pray for people who need to organise funerals. There's a backlog we're hearing in some communities because funerals get put off if the right family members are not available. So that will have an impact on whether our students can make it into college.
Yes, so thank you for listening to us, and we are praying for you with your recovery, on your road to recovery for COVID-19 as well.
Yes, God bless.
God bless.